Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be reviewing Alaska Pacific. It's a corner dressing unit, a walled system of closets. Let's dive in. So the Pacific collection is completely custom made, so you can have any measure, absolutely, in width, depth, height, whatever. This very composition is 3 meters and 13 by 248. Its depth is 62 centimeters and its height is 256. Let's start by detailing this very composition and its multiple topics. So we start with this first column. I can see straight away that it uses the low handle. It's actually the name of the handle. And I very much like this handle because it is, technically speaking, a handle, but it's so high that it feels like a grip. And it becomes decorative also because you can create a reasonable contrast between the different finishes, either matte lacquer and colored metal or wood and colored metal. It's also very practical. By opening this door, I perceive straight away how the closet is built, because you have a good 25 millimeters thickness of the door. For example, our other collection wide has a 22 millimeters thickness, which is reasonable as well. I very much like the 25. The inside here of this column is pretty standard, so with hangers. So second column, I love it because I used to say that an open compartment kind of breaks the composition. I could have a standard door. In terms of storage, it would be even more efficient, but this, aesthetically speaking, and sometimes also practically speaking, is beautiful. I love it. It's very simple, the way it's built, because we have an upper door, okay? Then you can see the shelf here in the middle. It has been lacquered because you can perceive it from the outside. At least if I lower my head, I must perceive a lacquer surface here. Then you have this open compartment with the thicker shelves. They are 3.5 centimeters, and these shelves in the outer compartments, they are not meant to be moved, so you don't have the holes every 3 centimeters like you have in the inside of the closet. I very much like the LED strips, 2 of them on both sides in this case, and they light up the matching back panel, which matches the finish chosen for these shelves. And here we have this additional door, and again you see that the top here is lacquered like the whole composition. So we speed up in our review because this is a very basic column, okay, with multiple shelves, and we get to the high point of the composition, which is the dressing unit. So, dressing units, they used to be very trendy when I started being an interior designer many years ago now, and then they kind of phased out, but they're coming back, and I'll tell you how to envision them in your room. The point is, you don't get a dressing unit like this in order to augment the storage capacity of your closet. In terms of storage capacity, a corner closet, so let's open the doors. Let's imagine that we have a corner closet with doors here and doors here, which creates an L shape. A corner closet is more efficient in terms of how it uses space. But let's assume also I would like to have a walk-in cabinet, but my room, my house is not suitable for a proper walk-in cabinet. Well, this sort of dressing unit is perfect in the sense that, well, in terms of storage, overall storage, it's similar to a linear closet, like on this side, and to an additional linear closet on this other side, but I get the feel and the practicalities of a tiny walk-in cabinet, and this is how to envision dressing units. So you can have dressing units which are central to a composition, so with 2 linear closets on both sides, or you can have dressing units which are at the end, either left or right, of your closet composition. This, of course, is central. When I design it, I can choose whether I want the storage side to be either on the left or on the right. I can also complete this side, which would be empty. I can also complete it with additional storage elements. In the showroom, we chose to have a proper dressing unit, which is normally completed with coat hangers, with a mirror. I can use it also there's this Latin expression with, it says refugium peccatorum. It means that I can throw my stuff in. Let's assume that I'm going to have been playing tennis. I need to rush out for aperitivo. Well, I will place my bag inside, close the dressing unit and rush away. This is the meaning of refugium peccatorum. Jokes apart, this is beautiful in the sense that here I have all my stuff. I can actually dress up, I can check out my outfit, and this is what I love of such a unit. Also beautiful is the fact that I can customize the ceiling element with multiple LED strips, and here in the showroom we added both of them, the double set on the linear element and the angled unit here, and it creates a great light. Here in the showroom there's multiple lights turned on, but even if everything had been off, this would create a perfect lighting. So there are multiple measures of dressing units. This is 144 by 144, so both sides are identical, and this has 2 doors, but there's another version with 3 doors if you have bigger space. So here we see the inside. The inside is similar to a standard linear closet, because here we could have hangers, and here we have a drawers unit, and this is an interesting setup because here we have hanging space. This is called casellario. These storage units typically for shirts. I can place them inside without stacking too many on top of each other. Here we have the drawers unit with closed drawers down below with the grip, glass drawers here. I love these details because we have these faux leather inner elements, which allows me to divide the inside of the drawer. I could use it for belts, I could use it for accessories, and the same concept is applied here, because you see the casellario is actually shallower, less deep than the drawer unit. And for example, I am again on a rush and I place my accessory here. It could be my cell phone, my watch, and this is the meaning of the setting. So we get to the final column and we discover it. And here we have LED lighting, which is actually hidden by the open doors. So when I'm using it frontally, I don't perceive the LED strips, but I do perceive the lighting, which is beautiful. Hanging space above. Then we have this unit with this sliding tray. I must admit, I'm not a fan, I'm not a supporter of sliding trays like this. I'd rather prefer a drawer if I need something like this. But everyone has its own taste and its own habits. So what do you prefer? You prefer sliding shelves like this or a proper drawer? Write it in the comments. Here we have this unit. It can be used for trousers. This is a great accessory. I mean, it does have a cost, but it's very practical because it's very easy to pull up one of these bars. You attach a pair of trousers, 2 pairs of trousers on a single bar, then you put it back, and it's very ordered and practical and tidy. I must admit that if I use an hanging bar, which I normally use for coats or jackets, and I stack trousers on top of that bar, well, the overall storage capacity will be higher. I will be able to put more trousers using a standard bar, and I will also save money. But this is a great accessory, and so you can think on your own whether it's good for you or not. And here we see an angled shelf for shoes on the lower part, and you see the point of these angled shelves is that this bar here is used not only to block a standard shoe on the back row, okay, from sliding down, but it's also used through the heel of the shoes in the front row. So every type of shoes can be placed on these angled items, and well, it's you have a complete view on your collection. And also here, in terms of storage capacity, you would be better off with a standard shelf, and you would also save money. If we consider a prestigious big closet in a walk-in cabinet, in a I would say a luxurious setting, of course this is a great accessory. I'd like to point out a final beautiful detail. You know, when I started out as an interior designer, when you wanted to enrich the side of a closet, you would say, okay, let's do an angle terminal because I don't want to face the side of the closet when I enter my room. Or you would say, oh, would you like to place a mirror? And then we would get a mirror and basically we would stick it onto the structure of the closet. And of course it would not be so perfect that by the millimeter, and so the mirror would be smaller and would be attached, and once every 15 years a mirror would come off and break down in the middle of the night. It was a disaster. So it's great that we have these specific partitions, these specific sides of the closets with the built-in mirror, and you can actually get to choose what sort of mirror you want. So it could either be a standard mirror or a fumé darkened mirror like this. And it's great because I have this tiny metal detail which is lacquered with the same exact color that you choose for the closet, but frontally, basically higher and lower side, I don't see anything other than mirror. And so it's a great effect, full reliability, astounding. So the Pacific collection has a wealth of materials and you can find them out on the product configurators. Let's just say you have matte lacquers, shiny lacquers, laminates, woods, glass, pretty much anything, matte choice. And this is matte lacquer. The color chosen here is sand. The finish for the inside here is sketch in the tobacco color. And this is Rovere Cuba, Cuba oak, which is not the darkest oak available, but one towards the darker side. These handles are in the so-called brown finish, which is a very dark gray with shades of brown, but bear in mind that this is just an example of the multiple combinations you can choose. So we've come to the end of today's product review for the Alaska corner dressing unit with all its closet parts and accessories. I hope that you like it and see you next time.